How are we, guys? What's going on? What is going on? How's everyone doing? I'm very excited for this. Very, very excited. I'm worried that our camera's going to die because that's happened a few times. What I'm going to do while we wait for everyone to join up, I'm just going to get started opening some blasters. We've already said we're going to get new cameras. We're going to be going with the. By the way, say what's up because I can't see who's joined up yet. But we're going to be going with the what do you call it? What was it called, Mick? The GoPro. No, not GoPro. DJI. It looks like a GoPro. That's why I said a GoPro. Do you want to also just go through each of the comments, Mick? Just because I know some people's some people's notifications aren't working, and let them know that we're live. Yeah. Really quickly. Also, Mick, do you reckon you can grab me? Actually, no, it's all good. Never mind. I've got one. It's all good. It is all good. All right, that's 6 of the blasters. Where's the other ones? The other ones are all on the bottom. So Mick hasn't done me many favors here, putting them on the bottom. Hasn't done me many favors at all here. She's a weapon. She managed to get them all in the screen. I don't even know how she did that. Wait for a couple more people to join up. All right. Put them down there. That. All right. I've taken the shrink wrap off most of these. Say what's up, guys. I haven't seen any comments come through, which is different. You guys are usually yapping my ear off, and I can't keep up with the comments. I haven't seen anything come. All right, I've taken the shrink wrap off all these, so now it is time to open as many as I can. All right. Yeah, make sure you say what's up. Actually, what I wanted to know as well. Hey, Ian, how are you, mate? I really wanted to know if there was a way to record on this. Do you want to just? Nah, gee. I'm going to see if there's a way to record. What's the YouTube channel called? Can you send the link, Mick? It should just be called Butler Trading Cards.
Yeah.
But I'll get Mick to send the link. How am I going to do this? I need to fit this in screen somehow. Hang on a second, guys. Give me a sec. Just put that there. All right, sweet. I'm going to grip and rip these for you. How are you? Hey, Chris. How are you, mates? Lee's in. Chris is in. Ian's in. Who else is in? Say what's up. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. If you're new here, say what's up. Get to know all the lads. We've got a pretty consistent group. Nearly the same group of people most nights. A few different people here and there, but usually the same guys. I'm also going to see. Where are we?
I've just dropped the YouTube link and it is pinned at the bottom. So anyone that wants to jump on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to it because notifications on there are going to be a lot more reliable than Facebook as well.
And if you're not in the WhatsApp group, that is one of the best places for notifications as well. All right. Mick's running to her house because we forgot the what do you call it? The optic megas at her house because we were at her place last night and we were like, we'll break it last night, and then unfortunately it didn't fill last night, so she had all the optic at her house. For anyone wondering why I'm doing this, it is because it is the blasters. I'm going to open them, save us some time. There we go. Wayne, I'm glad to meet you, mate. What's your name? I'm Kurt. Sorry. All right, there's those open. Clear all of this rubbish. When I say there is some boxes here, there is some boxes. I usually do not break this way, by the way, guys. We usually just do one box at a time. However, I'm aware that this will take a very, very, very long time to break if I don't grip and rip at least the blasters. I'm just aware of the life on this camera. Well, Lee, it's interesting that you say that because it's usually the opposite way around. And comments, you'll notice comments come through like way quicker on YouTube. I don't know why. It used to be the opposite way around. But recently, it's been YouTube has been superior. New people hit. I'm pretending. I love that. I hope new people hit. I hope everyone hits. I'll be honest. This product Select has been very good to us so far this year. I couldn't imagine it's not going to be good to us tonight. All right, there's all of that. Awesome. Oh God, so many boxes to open here. I don't know if I've ever actually had this many boxes of the same product in a Super Saturday. I thought it would be an entertaining thing to do all Select because nearly every single person has asked me in like the last couple of weeks, especially most of the people who joined in this break, bar the new fellas, had been telling me to get some Select up on the page. So anyway. Oh no, here's Chris. Chris always manages to get us in trouble in some way, manner, or form. We've only got 3 of these left to get open for you guys, so it shouldn't be much longer with the opening. Yeah, I was gonna say it should usually be the other way around, just because as I said, we were doing a good old test to see what's better and what's quicker to watch it on our end, and it was definitely most definitely YouTube. It used to be Facebook because we I don't know if you guys remember, but we used to use this streaming platform that we're currently using, and then we went to, what do you call it? Back to like normal Facebook lives. And now we've gone to this because Facebook implemented this new thing where they were going to start deleting videos after 30 days. And we're like, well, we don't really like the idea of it being deleted after 30 days because it just looks shit if someone goes, oh, where's that break I bought into? And we go, oh, sorry, mate, but it's deleted after 30 days. So we were like, we won't have that happen. Because we don't want any issues. Chris, there's always one, right? There's always one. All right, we're almost all the way through this. All right, here we go. How good is this? All right, let's do this. So, as I said to you before, I'll fly through the Select blasters. The Select Blasters were a quantity ad, and I thought it would be good to have a bit more quantity in the break. And then the good stuff is the hobbies and the internationals. Anyway, here we go. Jaren Jackson Jr. into Devin Booker. We've got Bob Carrington, rookie. Russell Westbrook. That will be tricolour for the Nuggets. Into Huck Porty. Then we go to Miles Bridges. Joel Embiid in the orange. They're so cool. I love the orange. Aaron Gordon, base. Rob Dillingham. Maybe I won't rotate it for base. Laurie Markkinen, Jalen Wells. Filipowski. Edie. Jimmy Butler. Stephon Castle, Tyrese Maxey, Terrence Shannon Jr., Trae Young, into Brunson. That's cool. Well done to the Knicks. Then we've got Russell Westbrook, Julius Randle, DeJounte Murray. Oh, okay. For the Mavs, it looks like it's going to be an auto. It is Max Christie. Lakers uniform Mavericks card. So that's an interesting one. That is a very interesting one. And then we've got Jamal Murray, Bronny James, Andrew Wiggins, and Jason Tatum. Adem Bono into Paolo Banchero. We've got Alex Sarr. These are sick. Hot stars, Jason Tatum. I love these. Love them. Emmanuel Quickly, Jonathan Mogbo. Into Tatum, Jalen Brunson, Devin Booker, Austin Reeves. Can someone tag Connor? I haven't seen him say something, and he's usually the first one in here. Jamal Murray. Into Darius Garland. LeBron James, OG Anunoby, Yuki, Jacoby Walter, Jalen Green, P. Daddy, Iguodala, Darius Garland, Adem Bono, Jalen Brunson, Steph Castle, Terrence Shannon Jr. again. So he's already popped up in a few different cards. Shea in the tricolored, Luka Doncic, Jonathan Mogbo, Jason Tatum, and Jokic. They were all upside down. I should have just flipped them all base, but still nice nonetheless. That's the one thing about Select. Every card is crisp. They do look good. It's the same as Prism, right? They just look so like professional. Anthony Davis, Kawhi Leonard, Devin Carter. Into Stephon Castle. We've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, AJ Johnson, P. Daddy for the Knicks. I'll never actually know how to say that right. All right, there we go. Mix tagged him up. Khalil Ware. Into Zion Williamson, Jamal Murray, Donovan Clingan. And then we've got Amon Thompson, P. Daddy again. He's popped up twice in the orange. Awesome. Filipowski, Luka Doncic, Tristan da Silva, Bam Adebayo, and then we have Nikola Topic, Michael Porter Jr., Matas rookie, nice balls, Maxey, Castle, Yuki, it's Austin Reeves, Walter, Cody Williams, and then we've got Giannis, OG Anunoby. Oh, Siakam might be numbered here. Should be numbered. Numbered to 249. Well done to the Pacers. And then we've got Donovan Clingan, Yves Mezzi, De'Aaron Fox, LeBron in the red, Neon Icons. We've got Castle tricolored. There we go. There we go, Spurs. That's sick. Well done. Premier level. P. Daddy, Iguodala, Keshad Johnson, Jokic, and Tatum. Porter Jr., Matas Buzelis, Maxey. Ooh, hang on a second. Naz Reid, OG Anunoby, Yuki, Stars of Luka, LeBron James, into Devin Booker, Bob Carrington. We've got Khalil Ware, RJ Barrett, AJ Johnson, and Jaylen Brown. Laurie Markkinen. Into Dylan Jones. And then we go to Scotty, LeBron, Chet, Carrington, base. All base there. Nothing crazy to see. Reed Shepherd, Lively, Wemby. Take that in the orange. Very nice. Jacoby Walter. Into Cam Thomas, Russ, Da Silva, CJ McCollum, Jalen Brunson, Ryan Dunn, Zach LaVine, into Mogbo, Tatum, Scotty Barnes. Love the purples. That'll be to 249. It is 215 of 249. Cody Williams, Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell, and James Harden. I'd love to see a beautiful big animal print here. Paolo Banchero, Aaron Gordon, DeMar DeRozan, Cody Williams, Jonathan Mogbo, into Jared McCain. Time to shake those hands. What is he written here? Time to shake those hands. Embrace the Jazz. All right, Jared McCain, Jalen Tyson, into Emmanuel Quickly, Adem Bono, Victor Wembanyama, Miles Turner, Brandon Ingram, Bradley Beal, Saloon into Topic. I'm assuming that means speed it up because you don't want to see the blasters. You want to see the bigger stuff. Is that what you're saying? Dillingham, CP3, Keldon Johnson, Nikola Jokic, DeMar DeRozan. We've got Maxi, Luka. Hey, Risa Shea, Hot Stars, and Trae Young. Double up for the Hawks at the back there. Nice. Whoa. Oh, no, I've made a mess of this. Hang on a second, guys. I've made an absolute meal of it now. That's my biggest fear is when I do group and rips. All right, there we go. I'll fix that. Jalen Brunson into Steph Curry and De'Aaron Fox. Then we go to Maxi, Luka, Mogbo, Jackie, Jacoby Walter. Into Michael Porter Jr. We've got Matas Puzelis, Bam Adebayo, Reeves, Jacoby Walter, Trae Young in the orange, and Jackie again. Wow, Jackie's been out a bit here. Jaren Jackson, LeBron, Dalton Connect, double up on the Lakers there straight away. Into Keshawn George, and then we go to Laurie Markkinen, Huck Porty, Miles Bridges, AJ Mitchell, DeAndre Ayton, Paul George, Rob Dillingham, Jordan Poole, Jared McCain, LeBron into Cam Spencer, Victor Wembanyama, Keontae George, Cade Cunningham, Ryan Dunn into Jackie Chu, Huck Porty again, and Kyrie Irving. See a lot of random what do you call them? Rookies. Like Huck Porty, Jackie Chu, Yuki. They're all Mogbo. They're all everywhere. LeBron James, Klay Thompson, Keshawn George, into Zion, De Silva. Then we go to Reed Shepherd, Scotty Barnes, Joel Embiid, Russ, Bub Carrington. Ooh, what's this? Derek Lively in the red to 299. Nice. PJ Washington to Zach LaVine, Cam Thomas. Is that Jackie Chu numbered? What's it numbered to? Numbered to 99. That is sick. Jackie Chu, one of the most expensive rookies this year. In some cases, the return on investment on the Nets will be bigger than any other team in most cases in terms of rookies. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, they're one of the best teams to have this year. Kelly Ware, Zion, Jamal Murray. To Aaron Gordon, Jaren Jackson, Devin Booker, Bob Carrington. And then we go to Cade Cunningham, Miles Bridges, Alex Sarr, Luka Doncic, Victor Wembanyama, to Laurie Markkinen, Huck Porty. Seen so much Huck Porty early in this break. So Maxi and Freeman. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. Has anyone got the footy on? LaMelo Ball, Donovan Clingan, to Rob Dillingham, tricolor, that's sick. And Paul George, this is actually going to be numbered to 20. It is. Well done, Sixers. 8 of 20. That is a sick card. So the blue stars, they look like a base until you put the light on them like that. And they're actually got stars all over them. It is, man. It's crazy quiet tonight. I don't know why no one's talking to me. Most people must be out on the beers or something. Usually every single person in here is all over the chat, and I can't keep up. Clarkson, Dane, Castle, Silver, nice pick up Spurs, and Bradley Beal. I usually dead set can't keep up with the chat. There's a few regulars missing. But Dane Lillard, Risa Shea, into De Silva, and Jaylen Brown. Just me and you by the looks of it, Chris. Chet Holmgren, Siakam, Zach LaVine, and Scoot Henderson. Well, you're the only one talking to me at the moment anyway. Zach LaVine, Cam Thomas, into Cody Williams, and Jalen Tyson. Anything for the Cavs or Suns yet? Not really, but we haven't gotten to the juicy stuff yet. So Russ, Collier, Donovan Mitchell, and quickly, nothing big for any of those teams yet. The big hitters so far, the numbered ones were Clippers with a number to 20, Nets with a number to 99, Jackie, and then there was Pacers with the number to 299, but nothing crazy yet. But as I said, we're not into the big stuff yet. De Silva, Shepherd, Harden, and Adem Bona. Hey, Aaron. Hey, T-Rav. How are we? Nothing huge yet, brother. That's what I was just saying. The only big one so far is numbered to 20 Paul George for the Sixers. So nothing crazy. LeBron James, Klay Thompson, to Jaylen Brown, and Donovan Mitchell. Keyshawn George, Ron Holland, Yves Mezzi, Cody Williams. And when I say nothing crazy, it's just no like one of ones. Hey, Kim, here we go. Look, now everyone's starting to tune in. How's everyone's weekend been? Has anyone got up to anything crazy? I know for me, I've just been trying to soak in as much of footy finals as I can. Love AFL finals, even when my team is not Aaron. Aaron, I love it. I always wondered why Aaron is spelt like that. Matas into Maxi. We've got Aaron Gordon. And, if only that was in the blue. LeBron. Shame on the lurkers. Oh, here we go. Now Chris is going to lay into anyone who wasn't speaking. They might be out, mate. Draymond and Klay Thompson. Chris is going to give someone an absolute belting here. No, I'm kidding. Mogbo, Tatum. You know what? It's a little bit quieter as well because Mick's not here. She had to run back to her house because we forgot the optic mega case there. We were supposed to break that last night, and then it didn't fill. And we were like, oh, shit. Where is it? We were looking for it, and I'm like, oh, shit, it's at your house. P. Daddy, Iguodala into Iguodala again, and Keyshawn George. Darius Garland, Victor Wembanyama, Darius Garland again, and Ryan Dunn. Are we getting a lot of double ups in these packs, or is it just me? As in, like, the same pack? I don't know why. As in, not just your name. Like, I'm not saying just you. Aaron in general. Like, nearly every Aaron that I know. Jackie Chu there. Nearly every Aaron that I know is 2 A's. In fact, the only Aaron that I knew that was an Indian fella, and his name was A-R-E-N. Aaron. But it was pronounced, he called himself Aaron. Jordan Clarkson into Tari Eason to 49 auto. That is sick. Well done to the Rockets. What a card. What a card. Well done to the Rockets. Zach Edey and Dylan Jones. Dame, Donovan McClingan, to Bilal Coulibaly and Keontae George. Tyson, Emmanuel quickly, to Jordan Poole and Zach LaVine. Retrospect, what's the subcontinent? Adam Boner, Nikola Jokic, to Middleton and Zach LaVine. DeMar DeRozan, Cody Williams, to Stephon Castle and Tristan Da Silva. Has NRL finals started as well or not yet? Mitchell, Adam Boner, Keyshawn George, and PJ Washington. James Harden, Yves Mezzi, Jason Tatum, and Cam Thomas. I noticed the NFL season started this week or last week. De'Aaron Fox, Naz Reid, Jalen Brunson, Russell Westbrook. Giannis into OG Anunoby, P. Daddy, and Da Silva. Yuki, Filipowski, Wemby, and Reed Shepard. NRL finals next week. Okay. Oh my God, here's Con. T-Rab's always been in here, but Con, far out. Con, mate, I've been talking to you for the last 6 minutes. You haven't answered a question for me yet. You're gonna have to go back and watch the whole video to hear my questions. I'm kidding. I was just asking where you were. I didn't ask you any questions. I was just wondering where you were simply because usually you're the first one in here, and you usually say something along the lines of present or I'm here or something. And I'm thinking to myself, geez, it's going to be a lonely night tonight. I'm stuck with Rick, which is Chris, for anyone who doesn't know. Chris is also Rick. I'm like, damn, you've left me for dead with Rick. You've riled him up in the group chat and then left me for dead with him. No, I'm joking. Oh, getting the kids ready for bed. Well, they've had a huge day, so that's a good thing. I'm sure that you're put them away for the night. They need a good rest after a big day, huh? DeAndre Ayton, Martas Bazalis into Benny Matherin, and Rissa Shea. What a day, mate. What a day. You were speaking in the chat or in the group? Mate, maybe I missed them while I was opening 47 million packs. Cody Williams and Ja Morant. Laurie Markkinen, Chet Holmgren, Williams, and Kyle Kuzma. Huck Porty, Bridges, Dame Lillard, and Chet Holmgren. Jared Jackson, Shaden Sharp, Rissa Shea, and Zach LaVine. Devin Booker, Bob Carrington, Zach Edey, and Cam Thomas. Khalil Ware, Laurie Markkinen, Rookie Saloon, not numbered, just hollow, and Russ. Zion, Jamal Murray, Jackie, and Jaylen Brown. Shea, Scotty Barnes. Hey, Shea again, but this time numbered to 85. Hold on. And Tristan Da Silva. What's this on? This is international. Let's go. It always gets me how similar they look. Like if you go like that, which is what I had, where I had my thumb over the international, I was like, oh shit, is it a hobby or an international? But it's definitely an international. Let's go. So we're looking, for anyone who doesn't know, anyone who might be new or just tuning in to watch and hasn't bought into the break, we're looking for the Dragon scales. So we've seen quite a few of them. The autos are numbered to 5. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure 5. And the normal ones are numbered to 8. Again, don't quote me on it, but I'm pretty sure that is correct. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Anthony Davis, Kawhi Leonard, into Devin Carter, and De'Aaron Fox. Steph Curry, Jalen Green, Bam, into KJ Simpson, and Giannis. Freeman into Cade Cunningham, Draymond Green, KD, and CJ McCollum to 99. Well done to the Pallies. Ron Holland, Sabonis, Ja Morant, Clay, and Josh Hart. Come on, fish scale. Delta Connect, Joel Embiid, Kyrie Irving, Rissa Shea, and Luka Doncic. They're such nice cards when you hit them. Ooh, what's that? Just blue, damn it. Jokic, Jalen Wells, Hallie, Kyrie, and LaMelo Ball numbered to 75. 71 of 75. There you go. What on Hornets? Not what we want to see though. It's not the glorious big one. Keyshawn George, Ryan Dunn, Jackie Chu, into Victor Wembanyama and Bob Carrington. Keontae George, Jordan Poole, Jared McCain into Giannis and Yves Mezzi. AJ Johnson, Jaylen Brown, DeAndre Ayton, Paul George, and Jordan Poole numbered to 75. Well done. All right, there we go. Just quickly plugging my phone charger in because my phone is sitting next to me with the footy scores on it. I'm very, very locked into this footy game. Not that either of the teams is mine, but I'm more just, when I say locked in, not that I'm even watching. I just look at the scores every now and then. But I'm would be super duper keen to watch it if I wasn't. We had a massive day today, actually. Sometimes we put up breaks and Bob Carrington and Huck Porty, and we don't expect them to fly as quick as usual. And then you guys surprise us and bang, they're full. And we're like, awesome, this is so good. But my goal today was to watch one of the two footy games. and I've managed to get like half of each. I've managed to get like half of each, which is good. But I wanted to watch all of at least one. Watched a little bit of the one a lot of bit of the one last night. But the footage today, any 10 spotters tonight, something juicy. So, Con, at the moment, like right now, I'm playing the one-man band only because me and Mick forgot the Optic Megas at her place. But once she's back, I think the answer will be yes, we can definitely put one up. I could do Select, I could do Mosaic even. Mosaic's a nice, juicy one. We could do that at like 99 a spot. I just got to know interest from other lads, as always. Dylan Jones and Cody Williams. That's the biggest thing, just knowing that there's more than 2 or 3 of us keen. Bronny, Andrew Wiggins, Julius Randle, Ed to DeJounte Murray, and James Harden. I'm always keen. Always keen. Terrence Shannon Jr., Trae Young, Zach Edey into AJ Mitchell, and Bam Adebayo. Jimmy Butler, Steph Castle, CP3, Zion Williamson, and Devin Booker. Kelvin Johnson, Topic into Miles Turner, RJ Barrett, and DeMar DeRozan for the Kings numbered to just 50. A nasty hobby 10 spotter. Yeah, well, we could do, if there's enough interest, I could do Mosaic Hobby, which is one of the best hobby products this year. I don't know. I'm going to be honest. I don't know why it didn't get any love. Jalen Wells, Hallie, Derek Lively, Paolo, and DeMar DeRozan. Anthony Davis, Kawhi Leonard, Devin Carter, PJ Washington, and Emmanuel Quickly. I mean, every time we've done it on Whatnot, it's gone off. The Mosaic Hobby, that is. But Jalen Green, Bam, Enrique Freeman, and Dillingham to 50. That's nice. Well done. I'm very excited. Very, 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 very excited for the guaranteed hits. I'm not going to lie. Very excited. KD, Zion, and Adem Bono. Ron Holland, Sabonis, Ja Morant, Delta Connect, and Topic. Yeah, Con, I would say the best bet then is going to be, what do we got on the shelf? I've got Spectre International. I've got Optic Hobby. I've got Don Russ International Hobby, which I know you guys love. Joel Embiid, Kyrie, Jokic, Ian Tassar, and AJ Johnson, numbered to 99. I don't know how many of you guys have like Whatnot, as in the app. I know there's some of you who do and some of you who don't. But I was planning to do a massive repack stream tonight. And when I say massive, I mean like some of the cards in the repack series are off their head. Like literally just insane. But I don't know how many people there is interested. So Cam Thomas, Russell Westbrook, Jalen Wells, numbered to 99, AJ Johnson. I'm hopeful that this is a patch auto. It would be there you go. Very nice start. So it's a Wizards card, obviously in the Bucks uniform though, because he was a Bucks first. And then Freeman to 199. Let's go. Give us something juicy here. Come on, Select. A big 1-of-1 or something. Rissa, Shea, Chet Holmgren, Zach LaVine, Wagner, and Jalen Tyson. Tristan Da Silva, Reed Shepherd, ear to James Harden, De'Aaron Fox, Clutch, and Terrence Shannon Jr. to 299. The Wolves have not done bad so far. I don't know if that's also of interest to the guys or how many of the guys asking for breaks have Whatnot. I know Con definitely does. I know Chris definitely does. I know Craig definitely does. I know Aaron definitely does. There's a bunch of us who do. I don't know about everyone else. Cam Johnson and Donovan Clingan to 99. Yuki, Austin Reeves, Walter into Keshawn George, and Siakam to 299. Another Siakam to 299. Michael Porter Jr., Martas Buzelis, Luka Doncic, Steph the Chef, and Emmanuel quickly. Jonathan Mogbo, Jason Tatum, Jalen Brunson, CJ McCollum, and Tatum numbered to 175. Ooh, what's that? Oh, whoa. Whoa. P. Daddy, Iguodala, Darius Garland, Castle, and how about the reigning MVP to 25? How about the reigning MVP to 25? What a card. Wow. Holy. 17 of 25. What a card. Wow. You'll take that, huh? Wow. Tyrese Maxey, Luka Doncic, Bob Carrington, Kyrie. This is going to be game one patch. It is game one patch, dual colored patch. It's actually a cool patch as well. A very, very, very cool patch. And then we've got James Harden. Keyshawn George, Ryan Dunn, Steph the Chef, Tyler Kolek. Ooh, not who we want to see in a patch auto. Damn. I mean, well done to the New York Knickerbockers. And Jalen Wells. Oh, Ryan's in here. Ryan, mate. Where have you been? You haven't been chatting to me. Ryan's one of the lurkers. He's been lurking in the background. Absolute legend. Joined up the page not too long ago. Got involved straight away. So welcome aboard, legend, and thank you for being a part of it. But you got to chat to me, Ledge. You got to chat to me. You got to make the stream more entertaining. Saloon, LaMelo, Topic, it's Sean George, and Jalen Wells. All right. So, guys, by the way, I have put the guaranteed hits in black packs, and I've absolutely killed the tops of them, but they do have numbers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. They'll be done straight after this last select hobby. So obviously whoever comes first, second, third, fourth, and fifth on the randomizers is going to get one each, and they'll get the number, the corresponding number. So 1 will get 1, 2 will get 2, 3 will get 3, and so on. That'll be done straight after this select hobby. Alrighty, here we go. That one feels mega fat, so we'll start with that one. How about it? All right, here we go. Cam Thomas, Russell Westbrook, Victor, Brooke Lopez, and that is going to be a patch auto for the Bucks. Well done, Bucks. Well done to the Bucks. And then we've got Tatum, another numbered Tatum to 249 this time. De'Aaron Fox, P. Daddy, De'Aaron Fox. It's always the worst when you miss your team in a break. I think I've told you guys the story numerous times about when I bought back in the day. This was back in the day. This was before I was even breaking. There was a fella who was doing a break, and he'd done 3 lots of the 5 of Court Kings. So 5 boxes. And I kept heat. I was going for a Jimmy Butler blank slate. At the time, blank slates were huge. Anyway, long story short, I passed up the 4th lot and the Jimmy Butler blank slate came out. And ever since, I've always said to myself, do not pass up. What do we got here? Paolo Banchero's at the back. We've got a redemption. It's Huck Porty. Yeesh. It'll be a Knicks card, most likely. I'll check the checklist, but it should be a Knicks card. All the other stuff in select is Knicks. Not what we're looking for. So now I've got a rule to never pass up your team and to fight for them forever. Jackie Chu to 149, or don't take them at all. You've either got to take them in every break, not at all, or you can't miss them. You can't miss them. Maxey, Luka, Naz Reid, Jared McCain. Is this going to be patch auto? Come on, patch auto. Just a patch. Damn it. I really thought we were on there. And then Steph the Chef. Huck Porty, I know. Saloon, LaMelo, Jamal Murray, and Yuki. Donovan Clingan, Jordan Clarkson, Damian Lillard, Tyrese Maxey. And again, another numbered Wolves rookie. Michael Porter, Matas Buzelis into Adem Bona, LeBron James, and the Big Z. Life. I think we said this yesterday, didn't we? Didn't we say, Jamie? You can't. You're not allowed to do. You're not allowed to have a life. You're not allowed to. Not allowed to do anything else. Not allowed to go shopping. Not allowed to do anything. Not allowed to eat. Just got to sit by the computer waiting for the breaks to drop. Number to 125. Rissa Shea, Chet Holmgren, Zach Levine, Rob Dillingham, and Khalil Ware. Last but not least on this, so the hit of the break was definitely the tie-dye Shea. We've got a bronze checkerboard. De Silva, Reed Shepherd into Aaron Gordon, Chet Holmgren, and Kyrie Irving numbered to 49. 46 of 49. There you go. Nice. All righty. So, ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you our beautiful, beautiful, beautiful black packs, guaranteed hits. They are absolutely stacked today. So there's number 1, obviously you can see there. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. Now we're going to run the randomizer, obviously. And whoever comes first, second, third, fourth, and fifth will get their repacks. I always do it that way just because in a pick your team break, it's not fair. Or else people could say, I've told someone to pick a certain team. So I never, ever, ever would do a repack in a pick your team break. Just doesn't sit right with me. It could then become rigged. Whereas if I use this randomizer, it's always fair game for anyone who buys a spot. And oh wow, okay. So we have T-Rav, Gary Cooper, Glenn Irwin, and Ian Skelton. All right, so. Verification code and timestamp are there. Now, let me just quickly stop sharing this. Stop sharing. Blow that back up. Awesome. Now, all right, here we go. So, T-Rav actually has the first 2. So, 1 and 2 are both yours, brother. 1 and 2 are both yours. So, these are both for T-Rav. All right. So, what I might do, quickly write on it. T-Rav, Flynn, awesome. And I better quickly write it on the second one too. All right, these are both for T-Rav, all right? So 1 and 2, both T-Ravs. Now this one feels rather empty, and it is rather empty, and that is just because it is a redemption. So this card did not fit. It didn't fit in the repack, but here it is. So you've got game-worn patches of Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant, Serge Ibaka, Pau Gasol, Kobe Bryant, and Metta World Peace. And each different piece of material there is game-worn. I will just confirm that. The enclosed game-worn material is guaranteed. Yeah, it is. All guaranteed. And it's numbered to 199. Now, the one-touch is beat up, but unfortunately, I didn't have a one-touch big enough to replace it. I didn't have a booklet one-touch. So there you go. You've got a game-worn Kobe, game-worn Pau, game-worn Metta World Peace, Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook. That is a beauty of a card. So that's all yours, legend. That's for T-Rav. Well done, T-Rav. Now, that is probably my favorite one. I'm just going to put that there so I remember that it's yours. This one here is yours as well, bro. Good luck. You have Jaren Jackson Jr., PSA 10 rookie auto. So, rookie auto PSA 10 from Prism. So that is huge. PSA 10, Jaren Jackson Jr. rookie auto. Put that behind there as well, so I know that's yours. Now, number 3 was going out to Gary Cooper. Gary Cooper, G-A-R-Y. Awesome. Good luck to Gary Cooper. And you have Panini Mosaic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander 9, orange fluorescent. Orange fluorescent. That is sick, and it is numbered to 25. There you go. So 2 numbered to 25 Shays came out in this break. Obviously, one goes to the Thunder, and the other one goes to Gary Cooper on the repack. Well done. That would be second year as well. So well done, Gary Cooper. That is very, very nice. Put that one behind there for you. Awesome card. And then our fourth and fifth was Glenn Irwin and then Ian Skelton. So Glenn. Good luck, mate. You have. Yeah, this is sick. Carmelo Anthony and Kevin Garnett. Carmelo Anthony and Kevin Garnett game-worn patch. So that is unreal. Both players obviously game-worn, and both of them are 4-color patches. So, yeah, you've got both 4-color patches, both game-worn, and they are two absolute champions of the game. So well done to Glenn Irwin. Now, our last, but definitely not our least, goes to Ian Skelton. And good luck to you, mate. You have Prism Monopoly, Chet Holmgren, PSA 10, rookie, and that is the Monopoly Black. So, yes, we are always trying to level up the repacks. And I think we're doing a pretty good job. That is the worst card that's come out tonight. That Jaren Jackson might surprise people in terms of its value. It threw me off a little. I couldn't believe how expensive that card actually is. But, yeah, there you go. Chet to finish us off. So, well done. So, Glenn, Ian, T-Rav, and Gary, congratulations on your repacks. And to everyone else who hit in the break, thank you very much. To anyone who didn't, unlucky, but thank you so much. Everyone got some cards at least. I can guarantee that because there's stacks and stacks and stacks. And I do appreciate every single person joining in. Thank you, guys.